Hello everyone. Have you ever been out playing Airsoft and had nowhere to hide? Little trees? Big trees? Well, I had this problem, and now I'm here to fix it. And my idea? Riot shield. Big one. Enough to hide behind, see through. I'm thinking to build it out of PVC frame, some old flashing, lightweight, screw it all together with a little plexiglass window. That'd be pretty cool. Got no idea if it's gonna work, but I hope it does, because if so, I can go annoy my friends. So make sure you watch all the way to the end to see what it looks like. Anyways, let's get right into it and then go annoy some friends. Alrighty, first step to making this riot shield, figure out how big you want it. I chose something like 24. This I made 20, and it's a little too small. So I'm gonna make mine 24 on the front with 6-inch fins bending off the side. Kind of like this, but about 4 inches bigger. Once you know what size you want, cut your pipe. These are 36, 6-inch fins, 24 front. Where we're gonna heat it up. These are not fireproof gloves. They just make it easier to hold the PVC. You're gonna take a blowtorch. And turn it down so it's not too hot. And then we're just gonna go over this, but don't hold it anywhere too long because then it'll burn. Just like that, you don't want that. After a few minutes, it should be all floppy. Take a clamp. And pinch it between two boards. Quick, so make sure you get it clamped down. This one I didn't quite heat up enough. We'll let this cool, and then we'll give it a reheat and squish it again. I didn't quite heat it up enough. But here's another one I did. This one is how you want it. Nice and flat, mostly straight. It's got a little bit of burns, but those are fine. They make it look cool. Let's let this cool and heat it up. This is all cooled off now. It's a little bowed, so we'll straighten it out. But let's heat it up again and smash it again. And also, C-clamps work much better than bar clamps. These just don't crush it enough. These you can really get it nice and tight. Got it all soft again. Let's get a little bit more here. Make sure it's straight. And clamp it in. I'm using the bark clamps to just hold it in place so I can get the C clamps on. And there we are, smashed flat, evenly, all the way across. Looks good. We'll let it cool, and then we'll get the rest of them. It's all cooled down now. We can take it out, and then work on the next one. And there we are. Looks good, except it's a little burnt. It's real easy to burn this with the blowtorch. So if you have a good hot heat gun, that works much better. But the blowtorch is all I got. So, but it looks cool. All right, let's do the next one. And also, when it starts burning really quick, that means it's getting pretty hot. This is how it's supposed to be. That's number 3. Smashed flat. Pretty straight. We'll let it cool off. And the last one. Got all 4 complete. Mostly straight. Except that one. We'll make out a quick jig so they all bend the exact same. And then we'll shape them. I want 24 for the front flat. So I'm gonna go 24 over. Let's heat this up and see where I need to put the other screws. I'm thinking of bend kind of like that. That'll look good. We'll do copy that over here. That's 24 in the front. 6-inch fins. Looks good. We'll let this cool and then do the rest of it. All right, that makes 4 with this shape. Something like that. Now, it's time to grab the flashing that I'm gonna use. I got an old piece of flashing. Lay this out, figure out where it's all gonna go, and screw it all together. All right, got the 4 braces and 1 piece of metal cut. I'll cut the other piece once this side is mounted and whatnot. So let's figure out where these will go and get them mounted. I'm gonna go with 2 inches down from the top, 2 inches from the bottom, and split the difference with 16 inches and 32. It's a 4-foot sheet. So sort of like on layout, but not quite. Now let's drill some holes, get them attached, and then bend the metal. Got some holes here where I'm going to drill. You can use a nice 1/4-inch drill bit for my brand new Diablo Metal Demon drill bit set. I think it's pretty cool. It's nice. This nice canister. 29 different bits. This 1/4-inch. Starting to take shape. Just gotta give it a little bit more curve and bolt it all down. There we are. I'll tighten these down. Otherwise, and it's starting to look like a riot shield. So let me cut the other piece, put that on here, tighten all those down, and then we'll figure out if we need to put vertical supports. If not, then it's handles and then some tests. Got piece number 2. Let's do the same thing, just on this side. Get it all screwed on, and then we'll go from there. There we are. Got all the bolts in. I just gotta tighten them all down. I'll probably find some rivets to put in here. Then we'll cut up our window, add some handles. We should be good to go. Got it all tightened down. Now I'll work on the handles next. Gotta figure out where they go, and then I'm gonna mold them out of PVC pipe again. It's time to manufacture some handles. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it, but I have some ideas. So let's try one of them, and if it doesn't work, I got a few more. But if it works, that'll be convenient. I'm gonna take this piece of pipe, heat up here, smash it, and fold it out so it makes a little bit of a curve. And that should screw right on. I'm gonna make 2 of them, so you should just be able to grab it and slide your arm in and out. So let's heat this up and shape it. Then we'll work on the next one. Got it all cooled off here, nice and hard. Should be able to take that off. And this off. And look at that. It's a nice handle. Sticks past just a little bit more. So it'll be mounted on. Might have to adjust it. all easy to change. Let's get the other one. It's gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna be slightly slanted out. So it kind of pins my arm the harder you shove up. So we'll do the same thing, just different. Give me it. Drop it. Drop that. Got the second one here, all cooled off, ready to go. Cools off a lot faster if you sprinkle it with some snow or some cool water or something. But it takes like a really long time. Got that one. Should go just like that. So now it'll look something like this. Now let's get the shield up here, figure out where it's all going, bolt it on, and test it.
No.
I took some measurements of roughly where things on my arm line up and then kind of put it out here. So I'll put this one pretty close to that bolt, that one pretty close to that bolt, and then it should work just about perfect. Got the second handle mounted here. I can pick it up like this, or I got a shield. How's that work? Best of all, when I take my hand out of it, I can just take it off. I don't have to try to slip my hand through anything. I can just grab it and fight. Now, we'll get the window, put in some plexiglass, and then go test it. Annoy my friends. That'll have to be in some shorts though. I gotta get this video out. But handles, very sturdy. I'm surprised. I mean, they're wobbly, but it sounds cool. All right, let's get that window in. Got a nice piece of plexiglass here, 9 inches by 11 inches. Make the perfect size window in there, I think. And yes, I did test it a little bit. I'll do some more testing on camera. But let's get this window in. I'm gonna leave a 1-inch screwing area bolted on, and then we'll mark it out, cut it out of the shield. Now that it's marked, it's time to cut it. Let's get this out. Why, hello. I have a window now. Let's get that mounted in and go test it. Ready? No window? A window! Now I can see and not get hit. Now, let's shoot at it. I'll grab my BB gun, airsoft gun, and see what. Got my SIG 550 here, fancy scope. It's a fabulous gun, shoots at about 420 feet per second. Load up with some 20 gram and shoot it at this. That's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna put the camera behind it so it can kind of see what it looks like to be shot at. I have to say, that's pretty cool. This is what the outside looks like. It dents it pretty good, but none of them go through. The plexiglass is also looking real good. And the inside here, it's just all dented. But it sure will work. It's gonna be fun. Shield's done. Absolutely fabulous project. I'd never done these curved PVC before, smashed flat. I'll have to get better at it. I don't, burn it. But that gives it some character. I think it's pretty cool. Super fun to build. But unfortunately, I'm out of time, so I won't be able to officially use it yet against my friends. I will be posting videos of that shortly in the next few weeks. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified when they come out. And also, drop a comment. What should I paint on the front? Should I put anything? Should I put a dragon? My logo? A mountain range? Trees? Just let me know. You never know. Maybe your idea will end up on the shield. It's worth a shot. Anyways, until next time. I couldn't see where I was going.